Repurpose. Definition: transform for use in a different purpose. Example: we originally purchased a truck to tote around our vintage travel trailer turned tiny home renovation, but we repurposed it into a mobile storage unit which doubles as a living space. When your home is 152 square feet, you really have to get creative by repurposing everything around you. My name is Justin, I'm a professor for the HubSpot Academy. My wife Arielle and I are currently in the process of renovating our dream tiny home. This process has really taught us to stretch the value of all of our possessions around us, leaving nothing for granted. Arielle and I are currently in the process of downsizing our lives to move into our tiny home, Virginia Blue. We chose a 1973 vintage Roadrunner travel trailer as the structure of our tiny home because we wanted to breathe new life into something that needed an update. We chose the name Virginia because we're both native Virginians. Virginia's renovation has really seen its fair share of roadblocks, from wood rot issues and a sagging frame to a roof blowing off in the middle of the night. All these setbacks really just keep pushing out our completion date. Each deadline missed means us living the sublet life, having to move every few months. Our current sublet is in New Hampshire in this 200 square foot place, and it's about a 3.5 hour drive to work every day, but it's a 5-minute walk from the beach, and the sunrise is so amazing every morning that we leave that it makes it all worth it. You have to think about the silver linings in life to keep you motivated and moving forward. As we moved from place to place, we really needed something to store our belongings, so we repurposed our truck. Meet George. George is a 2009 Ford F-250 Super Duty work truck. We repurposed George into a storage unit to house all of our belongings through this journey. At a glance, George may look like your average work truck, but looks can be deceiving as he's so much more. When you take everything out, George transforms into this mobile camp, complete with serape blankets that have been repurposed into a ceiling cover and curtains, a reclaimed wood wall. There's a bed rug which is 3/4 inch thick that makes it very comfortable to sit on and hang out in. And there's an off-grid electrical system that we can charge while we drive so we have electricity wherever we go. It's really our mobile oasis. This mobile camp really comes in handy when we make the trip to work on Virginia because it's about a 4-hour round trip drive each time. This way, when we go out, we can go camping on the weekends, which is where we want to be most of the time anyways. And because we're not the only ones that are downsizing our lives to live more simply in a smaller space, we created an in-depth, step-by-step guide on how to convert your truck into a functional living space. Knowledge should always be shared. Chances are if you have an idea and you're going after it, somebody else might find value in it too. Now that you know about my passion for going tiny and living a simpler life, let me tell you about what I do on a day-to-day basis to make that dream a reality. I'm a professor for the HubSpot Academy where I teach people all over the world how to do content marketing the inbound way. That means educating and inspiring people to think big picture about their goals and showing them how to break them up into bite-sized consumable pieces. Long-term success is achieved through short-term motivation. I used my mobile camp project in a certification course that I built. If you have something that you want to share with the world, then this certification will show you how to plan it, organize it, and make it happen. I know because I lived it. And no matter what, I'm not the only one that's repurposing things. If you have an example of something that you've repurposed, then tweet it using hashtag repurpose like you mean it, because chances are, if you found value in it, then someone else might too.